one man's alarmed vision of the future. A future which he felt might, with such dangerous ease, be brought about. Atomic war, famine, revolution, the collapse of a civilization, and then, in its place, the formation of a new way of existence. This, in 1984, is London, chief city of Airstrip 1, a province of the state of Oceania.
I'm going to hold it right there. I want to share, I watched a little bit of this movie, just a very little, but it caught my attention immediately. You know, and of course I always go into the scriptures and share from the Lord's and the prophet's point of view totally. Because Big Brother is watching. You've seen that on the flash there that I'm sharing. And this was done in 1954. So you could imagine the so-called white man knows that his time is short. I'm going to read 2nd Ezra chapter 15, and I'm going to start at verse 5. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. So we're experiencing now a lot of plagues. Okay, the pandemic, all right, earthquakes. I was sitting here in Southeast Asia, and we recently had an earthquake about a week or so ago. And I've experienced over about 25 in the past 3 years, and a volcano. Okay, also high winds, storms. I mean, one was all day long. Okay, those are plagues. Okay, and I'm going to continue. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. Verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Okay, because the earth is definitely polluted with wickedness. It is overkill with it. It really is, people. Okay? It really is. So let's go to Isaiah chapter 13, and I'm going to read verse 13. Therefore, I will shake the heavens, okay, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord's of hosts, and in the day of his furious anger. Okay? Because Esau, Edom, freedom is what? Slavery. That's where he is going. Okay? That's where the so-called white man is going. Let's go to Revelations and prove that 13 and 9. And they hate this verse. The book of Revelations, chapter 13, I'll start at verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. So who is going to hear this prophecy? Okay, people? Because they're forcing these Maximes, and they're going to come also with the mark of the beast. he that leadeth in the captivity shall go into captivity. So who led the Israelites in captivity and calling them black people, calling them Indians, calling them Mexicans, calling them other bywords other than the 12 tribes of Israel? Latinos, okay, Cubans, okay, Americans, all right, shall go into captivity, and he that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Okay, people, because the saints are the Israelites, people. Okay? The saints are the Israelites. And I'll prove that in Psalms, I think that's 147. Let me see, I hadn't visited in a while. 147 and let's see, and 8. Let me prove it. 147 and 14, I think. Okay, let's see. And 14, all praise. 147 and 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him. Praise ye the Lord. Okay? So Esau, Edom, is going into captivity. He's going into slavery. Okay? And the other nations are going to be servants and handmaids also under the Israelites. And you can reference that to Isaiah 14. I'll just read it, because I don't want to say anything that I can't prove out of the Bible. And don't get mad at me. I'm just reading the Bible. For the Lord will have mercy, again, Isaiah 14 and 1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. We're going back to our own land, because we're scattered throughout the earth. And the strangers shall be joined with them. Who are the strangers? The other nations. And also the Israelite foreigners. Okay? And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob, because that's a two-edged sword. And the people shall take them. No, we're going to ask him. We're going to ask them to come with us. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and for handmaids. And they shall take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. I'm going to call it right there. Okay? I hope this was edifying to the listening ear. And I'm going to say shalom.